Britain, the King of England announced that the Stamp Act will be enforced in March. Now to a video statement that was received this morning from King George III.
To my loyal subjects in the American colonies, it has become evident that the Great British Empire needs more funds due to the large amount spent protecting you during the French and Indian War. The money gained from the Sugar Act was simply not enough. You are the most lightly taxed subjects of my great empire, and must now start paying for your own protection. Therefore, I am enacting the Stamp Act. From now on, you must purchase a stamp for every single piece of paper you use. This shall include newspapers, wills, licenses, and playing cards. If you fail to follow this new law, you shall be sent to jail or fined. Do not forget that you are still subjects of Britain and must obey my laws.
The Stamp Act is a big departure from normal practices. Normally, taxes are raised through regulation of trade. This establishment of direct taxation is unprecedented. Colonial legislators have stated that Parliament's passing of the Stamp Act without consent is a threat to the established power in the colonies. A representative from the Stamp Act Congress gave us this statement.
The previous acts, like the Sugar Act, had only affected those working in trading posts. The Stamp Act, however, manages to affect almost every single free colonist. It especially affects publishers and those who write legal documents. The Stamp Act makes all printed material in the colonies to have an official stamp from the government. It is the first time Parliament raised money from direct taxation rather than through regulation of trade. Taxes through regulation could have been avoided by most of the population who didn't trade, but the Stamp Act is unavoidable. Most of the political leaders are opposed to the act. It is the community's right to be taxed only by their elected representatives. Benjamin Franklin will be sent to Parliament to convince them that we'd rather have indirect taxation over direct taxation.
It seems most people are opposed to the Stamp Act. Here's a video live from the streets of Boston.
We as colonists are not fond of the Stamp Act. We believe that we should be treated like the citizens of our mother country. Why should we be taxed by Parliament when we haven't been represented by our own authority and legislature? As colonists, we feel that we aren't being represented due to the distance barrier between the two countries. We feel we shouldn't have to pay for standing troops during a time of peace. If the tax is passed without resistance, it will open up a door for unwanted and unavoidable taxes, which we don't want. If you are living in the country and agree to taxation by Parliament, you are now considered an enemy to us.
For more information on the Stamp Act, tune into local news at 5.